Hey everyone, good morning. You're listening to your host, Jesse Mercado, and this is Building an Athlete Mindset. For today's topic, what I wanted to discuss is something that came to mind this past weekend when I was in my family group chat texting, and we were referring to a person in a position of power who is a pastor that we all know, and we started to discuss the amount of influence this individual has. Now, at some point I brought up, it really doesn't matter whether you're a pastor or not. Just because they have a high ranking position of power does not necessarily mean that's the only way they can influence somebody. Because as anyone can recall, a person is not just born a pastor and automatically starts leading. A person is born as a young individual and eventually grows and either will decide to read and study the Bible and then go ahead and decide to take action upon that and decide, I've interpreted the word this way. I'm going to go ahead and go spread it amongst others for a positive view, of course. But regardless, you don't need to have a high ranking position of power in order to influence somebody. And that is what I want to talk about today, is the position of power that one has based on who you are. You don't have to be anyone super special, anybody super high ranking. You have influence over people's lives, but you don't know it yet. And it's because you have either decided to either kind of hold back what you want to say, or you might be shy. But I'm here to tell you it's okay to take a deep breath, slowly exhale, and take a step forward and take action. A lot of us tend to hesitate on what we want to tell people because we may feel that it might hurt them, or we might feel that it's just not as important. No, you don't have to feel that way. You are allowed to feel the way that you feel, and you are allowed to express others what you have to say. It doesn't necessarily mean start yelling at somebody and start cursing at them. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about are just telling and sharing with someone your most innermost thoughts, or sharing with someone some words of advice that's going to help them or help them help you, whatever it may be. In a good way, of course. Don't be a villain about it. But the position that each of us are in is very unique. For myself, I'm the eldest of three. I have two younger sisters below me. I have two parents. I have a fiance. I have future in-laws. I promise you, one day we'll be married. And a lot of us and I'm a friend of several individuals, and I'm a coach of so many people at this time. My position is unique because regardless of how you look at me, a brother, a fiance, a son, a grandson, a coach, I have the power to influence somebody. And it doesn't matter who it is. Okay. Whenever I see somebody, I take I think about what it is I want to say or do. And then I take my deep inhale, slow exhale. I take a step forward, I approach, and I commit to what I'm going to do or say. So what I'm telling you here today is that it doesn't matter what position you are in, whether you're a CEO, whether you're a pastor, whether you're just an associate level, entry-level individual at a job, you have the power to influence somebody. For example, if you were fighting with your parents and one day you finally can't hold in the one thing you've been wanting to say because it's something that you just needs to be said at some point to that individual, whether it be to your mom, whether it be to your dad, your grandparent, your older brother, your older sister, your younger brother, your younger sister, it doesn't matter. At some point, something needs to be said and done. And a lot of us take that for granted, that we don't do something about the position that we're in. So very little of us actually decide to take action and decide to influence individuals, whether it be to express our innermost feelings or whether to be to help that individual with whatever they're struggling. I'm here to tell you it's okay to be vulnerable and allow yourself to be seen. Vulnerability, as I have learned from Brené Brown, is something that can measure the amount of courage that an individual has. And that was something that I needed to hear from whether it be Brene Brown or someone in general, because I never realized that how much I put myself out there, that's an act of courage. So today, be vulnerable, step forward, act on courage, talk to someone, give advice to someone, help someone. The position that you are in is special to everyone. Again, if you're a brother, a sister, a granddaughter, a grandson, a grandparent, a father, a mother, it doesn't matter. Whatever position you are in, it's unique to you. Use it for the good of your loved ones and for the good of humanity. I hope that helps you guys out. Have a great rest of your week. I'll be releasing an episode every Tuesday, so tune in then, or go ahead and check out my past episodes. I hope this helps you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and we'll hopefully I'll hit you guys up and have a message for you guys soon next week. Take care, and as always, I gotta say it, stay sexy.